Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna. In today's video, we're going to be doing yet another Halloween look because of course it's October, it's spooky season, and I might as well just keep pumping out the Halloween content while I can. Today we're going to be doing a skeleton look, and of course, like I said in my last video, my makeup skills are not that great, so this is going to be a simple skeleton look. If you're not very skilled with makeup either, then this is definitely something that you can try out too. I did do a skeleton look many years ago, maybe like 7 years ago. I did half normal, half skeleton, but today we're just going to be doing a full skeleton look with a cute hairstyle that I think matches perfectly. So if this is something that looks interesting or cute to you, then keep on watching. We're starting with the makeup first, and this makeup is going to be very smoky eye, nose, and mouth, but like I said, a simple version. I'm going to kind of try to hide the fact that my lips have any color because we really just want it to look all one shade. So I'm just going in with a light concealer and blending that out. A translucent powder. And I'm honestly just going to put that on my face. I'm not really going for a super white face or anything like that. I'm kind of just keeping my regular skin color and going in, and I'm gonna add a lot of shadows and blacks. I am taking a white crayon to really hide my lips a little bit more. And then again, I'm going back over with my powder. And I'm going to start focusing a little bit more on the eyes. We're going to take a black eyeliner, really just draw that all over your eye because we're making it super smoky and dark. You can also put it underneath your eye and in your waterline as well. I know this looks absolutely insane, but just trust. It's hard to, but we just have to trust the process. So now I'm going to take this fluffy brush and I'm just gonna start blending out eyeliner. And if you have better products, like if you have like some sort of liquid eyeshadow or black eyeshadow, then you can use that. I don't even have black eyeshadow. I have a very dark brown, which is what I'm gonna use, but that's why we're stuck with this. So if you want someone to show you how to do a tutorial who is not prepared and has no materials to even do the tutorial, then you found the right person. You have definitely come to the right place here. Okay, so once I have that somewhat blended, it doesn't need to be perfect because we're going in with dark anyways, I'm going to pack my brush with a very dark brown, and I'm just gonna go over top of that black, and I'm just blending it out. Also going underneath my eye and in the inner corner, because like I said, you just want your entire eye to be very dark and hollow looking, and you can literally blend it all the way up to your eyebrows. Once your eyes are looking dark like this, we're gonna go in with a brown shade, and we are just going to go around the edges here with that brown shade. And you can also kind of bring it up top a little bit and under your eyes as well. So we're going all around both eyes. That was way too much. And I'm just going around my whole eye with that one dark shade. Once your eyes are looking creepy like this, you can actually take a bigger brush, and you're gonna go in with that dark shade first. And we're gonna kind of go on our cheekbones a bit, make them a little bit hollowed looking. And I'm just kind of patting the brush downwards so that way underneath it has more of a like blended look. You don't want it so blended that it just looks like dirt on your face, but you also don't want it not blended at all. So I'm just kind of stippling that color on first, kind of swiping back and forth so that way it creates the shadow that I want. pushing that up into my hairline as well in a downwards patting motion to kind of blend that out. I'm just making sure it's pretty even on both sides because you don't want one side way darker than the other. And I'm making mine quite dark because my face isn't white. I don't have very much contrast. There's contrast, but it's not as if like if my face would be white, then it would have a little bit more of a contrast. You can also kind of bring that color up along your temples, and we're still going in with that same dark shade. This is the same shade that I put on my eyes when I was making them very dark. So once you have your dark shade, kind of clean off your brush a little bit, and then we're gonna go in with the same shade that we just did to smoke around the edges. So I'm taking the same brush that I just cleaned off, and I'm kind of patting over that and just kind of blending the edges a bit. Like I've said a million times, I'm not a makeup artist, so this is just what's easy for me. I love when people go really all out for Halloween in their makeup and everything, especially when they're good at it. For me, I'm not very good at it, so I'm not too concerned with how it looks. Like, it's for a costume and it's good enough. If it gets the job done, that's what matters. This is what we're looking like right now, deathly. So we're taking our eyeliner and we're going to do the nose. And I'm going to kind of start at the top and create ball shape. So I'm kind of tracing the ball of my nose, the very tip, making sure that the top is a little bit skinnier. And then what I'm doing is I'm kind of coming down and I'm gonna create like two little triangles. So I'm bringing my pencil down, kind of meeting them in the middle. You can kind of make them come to a point, and then I'm just coloring it in so that way it is black. If you have black eyeshadow, then I would definitely go back over this with some black eyeshadow just to kind of set it in place. I don't have any, so I'm not gonna do that. But what we're gonna do, where your nose has this little triangle below, we're going to connect. So underneath here is where you're going to draw another little triangle and then just color it in. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I'm not gonna do anything else. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of a brown and I'm just like barely feathering that over my lips, just to create, I don't know, a little bit of something. I feel like something is missing there, so like just a bit of shadowing. I don't know, maybe we didn't need to do that, but I did it, so it's done now. Now we're gonna do the mouth, and I'm just gonna do a really easy mouth. I'm not even gonna do a complicated mouth. I know there's more complicated ways to do a little mouth. Not here, okay? So I'm just gonna take my pencil and I'm starting at my lip crack, and I'm going to just draw outwards. Like that, on both sides. So once you have that, we're then going to draw some lines. I'm gonna start in the middle and then I'm gonna work my way outwards. And then I kind of just put the pencil between my lips and went back and forth. So that way when your mouth is closed, it looks like this line is continuing through your mouth. That is the makeup portion complete. Like I said, it's good enough for what I want. If you want expertise, you might want to find somebody else to do that for you. This hairstyle that we're doing is very cute. We're just going to kind of bring our hair back and create little ponytails. I'm not sure how many ponytails I'm going to do, maybe 6. I'm just starting with my hair in the middle. I'm going to take one section. It doesn't need to be tiny because we don't really need them. If you want more of these, you can of course make the sections tiny. I'm just going to do, I think, about 6 of these little ponytails. So you're just taking your hair section, like about 1.5 inches wide, hairspray it, so that way it's nice and slicked back. And then you're going to take a ponytail or an elastic. I'm using an elastic, and we're just going to secure the hair in place with the elastic. So now we're doing the same thing over here. Going to take a section of hair the same size. And then again, take your hairspray and just hairspray the hair down, and then tie your hair with your elastic. This hairstyle is also very easy. It's not anything that's super complicated to do. So it's perfect for if you're in a rush or if you don't have that much time. So now we're gonna do the same thing. And I'm kind of starting at where my eyebrow is, and I'm going upwards in like a diagonal motion and grabbing that section of hair. Just make sure you're not grabbing the other hair with it and getting it tangled. And like I said, if you have more time and you want a lot more of these little ponytails, then you can definitely do more. Mid hairstyle, I just had a thought. So I think what I'm going to do is add little hair clips like that. And I think that looks really cute. So I have these little black hair clips and I'm just putting them where my ponytail is. So I think that looks really cute. So I'm gonna do just one more. I'm not even gonna do 6. If you have more clips, then you can do as many as you want. Once your hair is complete like this is our finished look. Again, I think this is a super simple Halloween costume that literally anybody of any level can try. The makeup is very simple, but still looks convincing that you're a skeleton. The hair is really up to you, whatever kind of hair you want to do. I think that this looks very cute. It's a little bit messy, a little bit grungy. Some people might want to go for more of like a wet look, which you can also do that as well. I did contemplate just doing a kind of wet slick back look, but I think that this is also very cute. If you enjoyed this video, then I hope that you give it a big thumbs up down below. You can also subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Like I said, I'm going to be uploading a lot of Halloween tutorials this month for as long as I can. If you want to see more content, other Halloween looks, then you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm posting a lot more Halloween hairstyles on those accounts, so you can follow them. They are at Brianna Bappert. I hope that you have a great day, evening, or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next week in a brand new video.